following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. As usual, we're going to look at the statistics here. Everything continues to spike and go up. Let's see here. Right now, despite everybody wearing masks and washing their hands and distancing 6 feet, we're at 24,357,000 infections. We're at 411,000 dead. 411,000 dead. That's 11,000 more than the 400,000 graves in Arlington Cemetery, which shows our national cemetery for military personnel starting from the Civil War up to now. All are dead from all the wars from the Civil War through the Vietnam War, and all these little skirmishes in the Middle East and so forth and everywhere around the world since 1982 are in the Arlington Cemetery, okay? 400,000. We have 411,000 dead in 1 year from this pandemic. Now, I want to go back to a couple of quick things here, and then I got some great statistics to share with you. We're going to look at Vietnam again. 96 million people versus Texas. I've been doing Zooms in Texas now, so it's Texas on my mind. They have 29 million people versus 96 million in Vietnam, so they're about a third of the population. And Texas has 2,166,000 infections and 33,000 dead. 33,000 dead. Vietnam, with 96 million people, 3 times the population of Texas, have 35 dead. Not 35,000, 35 dead versus 33,000 dead in Texas, and 1,500 infections versus 2,166,000 infections in Texas, okay? It just makes you breathless. Now, let's remember our Ojibwe friends in the upper lake areas of Minnesota. These are the band of Indians who are sort of Cherokees, okay? There's sort of sub-Cherokees, the Ojibwe band in Minnesota. 360,000 people on the reservation, 27 infections and 0 dead. Okay? Well, let's look at the Navajos, which have about the same population, about 340,000 people. The Navajos in Arizona have 9,000 dead versus 0 dead in the Ojibways, 26,000 infections versus 27 infections in the Ojibways. So what's going on with the Navajo? Well, in the 1860s, the Scottish came and they began to introduce wheat to all the Native Americans as a source of people growing it and, being able to have raw materials available to sell. Plus, they had a market, okay? So the Scottish were the ones that introduced the Native Americans to wheat, and they went off of the Three Sisters, which was maize, corn, beans, and squash. Plus, they would eat some mushrooms and berries and acorns, during the season and so forth, and onions and so on. But they had their basic Three Sisters diet, no gluten. Now they're paying the price. Well, let's look at a quick statistic here. Right now, out of the 50 states, there are 12 states reporting 0 deaths in kids from the pandemic under the age of 15. 12 states have 0 deaths for kids under the age of 15. Right now, under the age of 1, we have 34 deaths in America. Under the age of 25, we have 500 deaths. Under the age of 45, we have 15,000 deaths. Under the age of 65, we have 70,000 deaths. And age 75 and above, we have 105,000 deaths. Okay? Well, actually, it's 195,000 when you take from 75 above 85, okay? So it's sort of a semi-age-related thing because kids under the age of 3, when they get the pandemic virus, they're sick for 3 days with common cold-like symptoms. They recover, and very few die. Now, when you compare the kids, 34 of them under the age of 1 that have died from the pandemic virus, each year under the age of 1, 1,800 die from homicides or murdered, 995 drowned, and 340 die from fire. Okay? So under the age of 1, from all these other issues, we're looking at 3,000 kids die in America, okay, under the age of 1 versus 34 from the pandemic. Now, none of them should die from that. Now, I guarantee you, so why is it the kids under the age of 5 have such a mild case? Well, they've only been eating gluten for 3 years. When you look at the seniors, the longer you eat gluten, the more your intestines are dead. And if you're not supplementing, even kids, they get kiddie vitamins. You know, they get pediatric vitamins, right? But once they start eating adult food, the adults stop giving them vitamins and minerals. Well, you're eating adult food now. You don't need vitamins and minerals. You're all growing up. Just eat well. You get everything you need. My doctor says so. Every doctor who says that should be put in jail as a serial killer. Okay? Well, it's one of those things where, let's look at another quick comparison here. Florida, 22 million people versus Taiwan, 23 million people. And Taiwan has 870 infections and 7 dead. Florida has 1.6 million infections and 25,000 dead. Is 25,000 more than 7? Is 1.6 million more than 870? So what's the difference? Well, Taiwan lives on rice. Florida lives on wheat, butter, and oats because they have Latinos, they have blacks, and they have Native Americans. The Ojibways in Minnesota, they've been eating wild rice for 400 years. They've been eating wild rice since the year 1600, and they are the Asians of the Native Americans. What more information do you need? We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat Chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat Dark Chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat Chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, in addition to eating gluten, getting into trouble because your intestines are dead, you can't absorb nutrients, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street, New York City, in the bluff overlooking the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, Thomas Edison and Jonathan Leaves pulled the switch on the commercial, electricity. And the universal source of minerals around the world, the universal source of minerals in the world began to disappear amongst the industrialized nations. Wood ashes from our stove and our fireplace and our fire pits were put into the gardens, and wood ashes weren't just carbon. Wood ashes were the minerals that were left when you burnt the wood for fuel. So I want you to get a hold of the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, give you the history and all that goes on with it and why we're in trouble today. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Black Gene Lies. Same thing is true for the black community. And then you want to get a hold of the book and the CDs, Epigenetics. Bruce Lipton and I are considered the two fathers of the science of epigenetics because we show there are no genetic diseases. There is no genetic susceptibility to the pandemic viruses, but it's what we eat and what we don't supplement with that gets us in trouble. Okay, so again, you can go to www.drjwallach.com and get the books and CDs, www.drjwallach.com. For the price of a cup of coffee per day, you will add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life by supplementing with the 90 and getting off of gluten. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I was listening to another nationally syndicated radio program earlier today, and that host was going into the Wayback Machine and playing some clips from almost exactly a year ago, and those clips from our good friend Dr. Fauci, as he was quoted in this clip of saying, the interviewer asked him if people needed to be worried about this COVID thing, and he said, nah, you don't really need to. American people don't need to be worried about this. It's not that big a deal. And when asked about masks, well, maybe the people that are already infected should wear a mask, but not everybody else. And now you fast forward to today, and we have a nationally mandated mask edict if you happen to be on federal property. I'm certainly glad that I am working in a non-federally owned building, although we are federally regulated. That could be the next one to come down the pike here. Can you imagine me trying to do this show wearing a mask?
Yeah.
Talk about a gag order.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing that one, Doug. That's and I remember that very clearly, and I was very, very disturbed by that because masks do not protect you. Masks protect the other people. It's kind of like, does the surgeon wear the mask or does the surgery patient wear the mask? Yeah, okay, it's one of those kind of things that Fauci got it backwards, and of course, he only gave us 2% of what we needed to know to really survive this pandemic. And, of course, the pandemic history is in the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, and Black Gene Lies, and Epigenetics, and all those kind of books and CDs and things. But just think, following his edict of wear a mask, wash your hands, and distance 6 feet, we got 24,358,000, almost 400,000, 24 million, almost 400,000 infections, and 411,000 dead. Now, how many other, a private industry, if they were to have statistics like that for their customers in their workplace, I mean, they'd go to jail for 1,000 lifetimes. They wouldn't even allow them to be buried, okay? They would, as soon as they die, they'd put them in jail again. Okay? And yet this guy's still running around telling us what to do. He forgot to tell us how to protect our immune system. He forgot to tell us to supplement properly because our immune system needs 90 essential nutrients to make white blood cells, antibodies, red blood cells, and platelets. And you know people who get iron shots and B12 shots. They get transfusions so they can get red blood cells and platelets. And doctors always want to give people bone marrow transplants. Well, really all they got to do is get off of gluten and take the 90. And for a couple of weeks, I'd just rub the plant minerals on their legs. I mean, I got some great stories. Probably, and then when we come back from the next break, I'll tell you a quick story of how he came up with that CD and DVD set, Praise the Lord and Pass the 90.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit Focus Plus multivitamins, a fantastically delicious, full-bodied gourmet coffee that is fortified with vitamins and minerals designed to get your day started with a solid nutritional foundation. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And a quick edition of the CD and DVD, Praise the Lord and Pass the 90. There's a preacher, a black Baptist preacher up in Baltimore, Maryland, and Miss Linda Tyler called me, one of our great distributors up there in the Northeast, and she called me and said, look, this guy, he's been in a coma for a year. He's been in a coma for a year, and he's down to his last, couple of days here, and they all, want to just pull the plug on him. Anything we can do. I said, is he getting a G-tube? Is he getting fed through a G-tube? No, they're putting a tube down his throat every day and feeding him that way, some insurance. Okay. And what you do is just get some of our plain minerals. She said, I have some. These are plain, unflavored minerals, none of the strawberry stuff, just the plain minerals, and rubbed 2 ounces on his legs 2 or 3 times a day. So she got the pastor's wife, and the pastor's wife and herself, they rubbed this just the plain plant minerals on Pastor Mike's legs. In 3 days' time, he wakes up perfectly normal. He goes into the studio. He invites me. I flew in there. We made the CD and DVD, Praise the Lord, and Past the 90, okay? Because the doctors had done everything they could do for this guy, but he needed nutrition, and even if we gave it to him orally, he probably wouldn't have been able to absorb it because, he's been eating pancakes and waffles and oatmeal for breakfast and everything. So when we rubbed it on his skin, the plant minerals, he absorbed it through his skin into his bloodstream. The bloodstream carried it to his bone marrow, and boy, he woke up in one day. Isn't that amazing? That's a great story. Shar?
Yes.
Now, you have probably hundreds of great stories yourself. Do you have one that pops in your mind real quick? Would be a great testimony for the supplements?
Well, there's a fellow that comes to our meetings when we used to have meetings before we got locked down. He was in a wheelchair, and his girlfriend had to wheel him around, and he said it took him 20 minutes to get out of his front door and get into his car to get going, and then it took him 20 minutes to get out of his car and get back in his house. And out of desperation, because they wanted to do knee and hip replacement and everything, and he didn't want that because he'd heard too many horror stories about that. So he got on our bone and joint pack, a couple of them. And I don't know, he said he could tell in the first 2 weeks that he was getting better. And his asthma went away. He wasn't planning on that, but that went away. And he came to the last meeting we had. We couldn't have any last year because of the, problem. But before that, he came to it, because it comes from like 50 miles away. And came to one of our picnic meetings. And he had shingled his roof just before he came to the meeting.
So he climbed up on the roof and laid the shingles on his roof.
Oh, yeah, with fixing his house up and everything, and he put a whole new roof on his house.
Yeah.
So,
and how long had that been? How long had he been on the program before he was able to shingle his roof?
Oh, he's probably been on it a couple of years, but, he said he could tell the difference in 2 weeks that he was getting better.
Mm-hmm. And, over the years, you've probably seen hundreds or maybe even thousands of stories similar to that.
Oh, yeah, and I think the sad thing, there's probably a lot of people that just get better, but they don't even bother saying anything to anybody. But they keep taking the stuff, obviously, because they know it's the right thing to do. I can't imagine anybody getting better like that and then quitting taking it. That's about as brain dead as a person could ever be.
Well, that's why you're an angel of God, dear. You help so many people, and we all love you for it. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the toll-free line, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call. Toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, you want to get the history of all of these pandemics, okay, starting with the Spanish flu in 1918, where we had 657,000 Americans die. We had the worst month ever. We had 195,000 Americans die in October of 1918. And then, of course, we had the SARS and MERS, H1N1, and the COVID-2 between 2003 and 2005. And that's where the books Hell's Kitchen and the CD Hell's Kitchen came from. Of course, before that, we had Black Gene Lies, the book and the CD, Epigenetics. Get these books and the CDs and learn how to add 25 to 50 years to your life. And if you're a Longevity associate, these tools are tax deductible. I mean, these books aren't that expensive. It's, less than going to a movie with your family, okay, and you get the information forever. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Arizona. And Carmen, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Carmen, you're on the air. Hello, Carmen.
Buddy.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Can you hear me?
What's up?
Yes, I have celiac, and I have low white blood cell count. I have tinnitus, so I do have your Healthy Body Start Pack, but in the last 4 weeks, I've been very fatigued. I feel like I'm going to die, and I've been diagnosed with Coxsackie virus, and I can't seem to...
Stop.
I can't seem to get over it.
How old are you?
I'm 67.
Okay, how tall are you?
5'3.5".
How much you weigh?
I've lost 4 pounds, 104.
Okay. All right, Charmaine, what's going on here with Carmen? She's got celiac disease. She's low white blood cell count. She got tinnitus ringing in the ears, and she's weak. What's going on here with her?
She's got osteoporosis of the skull, and she also has a gluten intolerance, a serious one.
A very serious one, yep. Okay, and so what would you do for her diet-wise and supplement-wise?
Well, she needs to get on a gluten-free diet. Absolutely. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no oils, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat. And then at her weight, all she needs is one pack, and I would get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, and I would add MSM to it, Ultimate Daily vitamin D3 for absorption. Mm-hmm. And I probably add some Pro Joint to it also.
Yeah, she needs to. She got medullary dysplasia. Her bone marrow is weak because she can't get nutrients in there. That's why she's got a low white blood count. And you're exactly right. You get an A+, dear. She has osteoporosis of the skull. Celiac disease is definitely a gluten issue, and you can't absorb nutrients if she's going to stay on gluten. So you hit it. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils of any kind, no gluten, no wheat, bread, rye, and oats. Everybody in the household has got to be gluten-free, so there's no cross-contamination in the laundry, the beds, the food preparation surfaces, couches, rugs, and so on. And you need to call us every couple of weeks and give us a report, Carmen, because if you follow exactly as Shar said, you will see huge benefits, and you'll add many healthful years to your life. If you keep eating oatmeal for breakfast, add Wheaties and spaghetti and bread and that kind of stuff, you're in trouble. You have to get rid of all that kind of stuff, and your bone marrow will begin to make more white blood cells. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. That does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's 1-888-379-2552. And, of course, the black community is the second most heavily impacted community in the United States when it comes to the pandemic virus. And, of course, everybody's claiming it's a racial thing, and it's not. It's a dietary thing. And, of course, I was able to prove that to Pastor Creflo Dollar when I saved his daughter, who was supposed to be dying from a genetic disease of black kids, and saved his daughter, who was just changing her diet and getting her on the 90. And he paid for the first 10,000 copies of the book Black Gene Lies, and the CD Black Gene Lies, which is a lecture I gave at his church. And so every black guy and black gal in America and the world, and every white guy and white gal in the world need to get that book and CD Black Gene Lies. And every black kid in the world needs, and certainly every black kid in America needs to listen to that CD twice a week and read the book every month. It'll add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life, because all of these diseases are not a racial thing. They are a dietary thing. Get off the wheat, brown, and rye oats, get off the gluten, get on the 90 essential nutrients, and add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Okay? Black Gene Lies. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Las Vegas, Nevada. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, John, you're on the air.
God bless you, Doc Wallach. It's an honor to speak with you.
Well, you're very kind. How can we help you, sir?
I'm assisting a young lady. She's 14 years of age. She's 5'3", 104 pounds, and she's been diagnosed with amplified molecular pain syndrome. She and her parents would like a supplement plan to assist her condition.
Okay, now what symptoms is she showing with this muscular pain syndrome? Does she have, like, arthritis, or does she have muscular pain primarily, or what?
She has muscular pain and severe fatigue, very tired all the time.
Okay. Now, do you have any idea if she has any skin problems or bowel problems?
No skin problems, no bowel problems.
Okay. All right, Charmaine, what would you do for this little girl? She's 104 pounds. She's got severe muscle pain and some joint pain, that kind of stuff, tired all the time. What would you give her to help her through her day and get through school and grow up and be a healthy young woman?
Well, she needs to get on a gluten-free diet for sure. No oils of any kind, no burnt animal fat, no fried food. And then I would get her on a healthy start pack, but I would also add some Rebound for energy. And
Rebound.
I would add some MSM because she's growing and stuff. She could, it could even be growing pains at her age.
Yeah, but don't forget, you said no gluten, but I want to make sure that everybody knows it means no wheat, bread, or rye oats, no oatmeal for breakfast, that kind of stuff. I would also give her that Hemp FX Uplift, okay, no THC in it, and it's got some energy herbs in there. As you point out, the Rebound. We have young athletes of all ages use that, and so somebody who's 14 years old is not a problem. She could drink, say, a half. I'd start her out with a half of a Rebound twice a day. We also have the little sticks of the Rebound, so she can carry them with her. But you're exactly right. Get rid of all the bad foods, especially the gluten. And what would you have her rub on her knees or her hips or her muscles when she has pain? What she can put on there?
She could get some CM cream and then put some trauma oil in it and rub that on any place where she's got pain. Yeah,
absolutely. And we need to talk with her mom or to her or both of them. But, John, this is, you're one of those angels. You're going to carry this information to this girl. That whole family, mom and dad and everybody, gets off of gluten and gets her on all these 90 essential nutrients and use the Rebound. This girl will be a new person, in a few weeks, okay? But we need to be talking to the adults, and we could do it and say you could get the mom and dad on with you on again. But let's follow this one up because we love to help these kids, and so we cannot thank you enough for bringing her story to us. And so do keep in contact with us. We'll walk you guys through this, okay?
Will do, Doctor. Thank you.
Okay. God bless you, sir. Okay. Oh, you got to love people who help neighbors and church mates and things like that with these kind of problems. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
We certainly do. Let's head to the Virgin Islands. And Hedda, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Hedda. You're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. God bless you.
Well, thank you.
My mom, she's 74 years old. She's 200 pounds, and she is 5'4". She has arthritis, and she has really very bad knee and back pain. And she could hardly walk. She could hardly walk because of that. And I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, she had gallbladder stones, which was surgically removed.
Okay, does she have any diabetes or high blood pressure?
No, she doesn't have.
Okay, Charmaine had his mom, 5'4". She should weigh maybe 130 pounds. She's 70 pounds overweight. She's got arthritis in her knees and her back. She's had her gallbladder removed. What would you do for her mom?
Well, again, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no burnt animal fat, no fried foods, and no oils of any kind, and especially now with her problem. And I would get her on 2 healthy bone and joint packs with her problem, vitamin D3 for absorption, and also she's going to have to take enzymes a couple before she eats a meal every time.
Yeah, the ultimate enzymes, the gallbladder and bowel, she could take 2 of the ultimate enzymes, take 2 of those, say 5 to 10 minutes for each meal with a couple ounces of water. And what would you do to help her lose that? She needs to lose about 70 pounds.
Well, yeah, she could take the keto bars and or the keto shakes, alternate them for 2
Yeah, she can start with 2 out of her 3. 2 out of her 3 meals, or she can do it like on the weekends, 1 meal or something like that. Just play around with it. But yeah, she can lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And let's see, what would you have her rub on her knees and her back for the pain?
CM cream with some trauma oil in it.
Okay, get an A+. Give us a call every couple of weeks if you would, Hedda, and give us update on your mom. We'll walk you guys through this. This is all easily dealt with, even in a 74-year-old woman, but she's got to get rid of the bad foods, and it'll give us an excuse to Char and I will come to the Virgin Islands and visit you guys. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Craig, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Craig, you're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Hey, Dr. Wallach. Been listening to you for years. I'm 25 years old. 21, I was diagnosed with stage 5 kidney failure out of nowhere. I went blind because my blood pressure was high.
Stop. You went a little too fast there. Give us your first diagnosis.
Stage 5 kidney failure at 21 years old.
Okay, are you on dialysis?
Yeah, I'm on dialysis currently 3 times a week for 3 hours. Hemodialysis.
Okay, anything else?
I found out 2 years ago I have celiac disease, so I cut out gluten.
Oh, good man. Okay, anything like high blood pressure or diabetes?
High blood pressure.
Okay, yeah, that goes along with your kidney failure. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for Craig? He's already on a gluten-free diet. He knows about that because he has celiac disease. What would you do for his dialysis and kidney failure and high blood pressure?
How much does he weigh?
How much do you weigh?
I weigh I'm 120 pounds, and I'm 5'7".
Okay, so you're slim. Okay, 120 pounds.
Okay, well, I'll get him on a healthy brain and heart pack, of course, and
quickly.
And he needs Ultimate Daily Classic. Okay.
Yeah, two of those bottles a month. So you can take 3 twice a day, and some MSM. Take 3 of those twice a day, and then 1 healthy brain. I'd go with 1 healthy brain and heart pack per month, a half a dose of everything twice a day. And then give us a call every 2 weeks. We'll walk you through this, Craig. This will be easy. We get people off of dialysis by the thousands every month.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat Chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's stay there in Pennsylvania and head over to Sean. You're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Sean. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Doctor. It's an honor to speak to you.
Well, thank you. You're quite kind. How can we help you, sir?
Yes, I have squamous cell carcinoma. I have a 3-inch round tumor on my bald spot. And
okay.
I have a gluten intolerance. I figured that out thanks to you. But the squamous cell carcinoma tumor is painful.
Yeah, okay. You say it's on your bald spot? That's on your head?
Yeah, right on the top of my head. It's a 3-inch round tumor, and it bleeds and pus, and it's nasty.
Sure. Okay. Now, do you have any other issues, any other skin issues anywhere else, eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
I do have some tinnitus, ringing in the ear.
Okay. How old are you, Sean?
I'm 54.
Okay. And how tall are you? What do you weigh?
5'9", and I'm 160 pounds.
Okay. Well, the first thing I would recommend is you get another second opinion on the diagnosis. You don't need to go get any more tests. You just have the slides that were taken the first time. If they actually did they take biopsy, or was this just eyeball diagnosis?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
They did 2 biopsies, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have it sent to another, say to the medical school, nearest you, and let them look at it. You don't need to have another biopsy, but, have the original slides looked at by another set of eyes. And let's see here. Charmaine, what would you do for Sean? He weighs 160 pounds, and he's got a diagnosis of a skin cancer called squamous cell carcinoma, which is quite common. What would you do for him at 160 pounds to give him what he needs and support his immune system? Remember, he also has tinnitus ringing in the ears.
Okay, I'd get him on one healthy brain and heart pack, and I'd get him on one healthy bone and joint pack, and I would add to that Ultimate Daily Classic, MSM, and vitamin D3 for absorption, but I'd also add some other things. I would add the Oxybody Cherry Berry and Fucoid Z.
Oh, you get an A+ there. You get an A++.
Ocean's Gold.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Yeah, Ocean's Gold, Fucoid Z, Oxybody. Those three things are going to support your immune system, and the MSM is going to support skin health maintenance, okay? But I'd get another opinion at this point and see what else is going on. And are you putting anything topically, or are you putting anything on that squamous cell tumor?
I tried for a little while, but it irritated and made it worse.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I would try our colloidal silver. There's no alcohol in it, and you can put it on open wounds. It won't sting or anything like that. Try our colloidal silver. It's very, very good for supporting the immune system, kills bugs and all that kind of stuff. And let's see, I'd soak a cotton ball and leave it on there, say for 10, 15 minutes twice a day with our colloidal silver. Again, there's no alcohol in it. It shouldn't burn. You can start out with one drop and see if it burns. If it burns, don't do it. But if it doesn't burn, then I would go ahead and soak a cotton ball with our colloidal silver and do it twice a day on there. But again, there's no alcohol in it, so it shouldn't burn. I use it when I cut myself. We do a lot of gardening, and I always get a thorn or a cut or something, and I put the colloidal silver on. It doesn't burn, so I feel comfortable in recommending it to you, and see if it can't calm that squamous cell tumor down. But in the meantime, do as Shar said, one healthy brain and heart pack, one healthy bone and joint pack, throw in the MSM, 3 of those twice a day, and the 3 capsules of the Fucoid Z twice a day, and 3 capsules of the Ocean's Gold twice a day. And these have all these weird herbal things from the ocean, which support the immune system, and we use those a lot for people that have various cancers and things to support their immune system. And so Shar gave you a very, very good protocol. And give us a call every couple of weeks. Give us a call every time you visit a doctor, that sort of stuff. And, we'll kind of walk through this with you. As, what you have is very common. And so people are wanting to know, well, how did that work for Sean? Well, thank you, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.